Alright, these are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mark Z via PDK. I can tell you that after many phone conversations in the past 24 hours, the rates I am hearing are through the roof. I am almost afraid to consider them. We're hearing a street rate of $4 up to the $20 range on the dinar, which is mind-blowing. And rates surprising close to that on the Vietnamese dong. But remember, rates are changing constantly, so they are hard to pin down. We do not know what the final rates will be, but they appear to be testing the rates right now. Frank26 says, everything is in my opinion. You can ask any guru on the internet and they will tell you Frank doesn't know what he's talking about. They are the ones that will tell you, according to my sources, it happened yesterday. He said, I'll behave. Frank goes on to say, the end of February, the beginning of March 2020, I told you, in my opinion, they have a date. Mustafa, the Fab Four, and the governor of the central bank have agreed. I told you in December they were actually ready to lift the value. We have the article where the IMF said very clearly Iraq is about to add value to their currency by the end of the year 2020. All right, Frank 26, it didn't come out because on December 20th, the Central Bank of Iraq asked IMF, could you please just hold on for a little bit? We would like to lower the value of our currency. The number one reason was to fight against Iran. It worked. The other reason was to bring the citizens of Iraq into the banks to open up accounts. Now every citizen is starting to understand what is being told to them in the last 2.5, 3 weeks. We have about 11 articles that tell you we're changing the value of the exchange rate of our country. Things have been moving along very well. You see a lot of things that tell you this is happening. Pimpy says, what gets me all the time is the amount of chatter and talk in the media about the rate change. It's kind of crazy. They're trying to convince us that the rate change isn't going to happen. If it's not going to happen, then why are you talking about it so much? What is really going on? Jeff, article quote, Al-Kazimi's advisor, there are 3 reasons that prevent changing the dollar exchange rate currently. They are telling you right now, at this time, they're ready to invest in projects and they want to do all of this at the current rate without increasing it. Let's look at what the 3 reasons are. Number 1, the exchange rate is prerogative of the central bank. Number 2, the currency rate was approved in the budget law. Number 3, all revenues derived from oil, even if it increases, will be able to cover the budget deficit. The government of Iraq is stressing to you they have all their financial needs met and they don't need to change the rate at this time. Remember, this is all from the GOI and it's not from the Central Bank of Iraq. I promise you they're telling you something completely different than this. You have to study it from the angle of the central bank, not the government. All right, Mark Z via PDK. Question, when will they stop selling foreign currency? Mark Z says most companies that sell foreign currencies are licensed under the UST here in the US. They're going to sell up until a minute or 2 before it changes. Then after that, they will still sell you foreign currency, but at a new rate. This is how their business model works. Lastly, Frank26 says, I don't know when, I don't know the date, but based on every breath I take, I am well aware that it is happening, in my opinion. We're at the point we have pressed against the wall. The power is here now. They're about to give the citizens and you, but you just have to hang in there. Go through the process, as painful as it may be, because this is not at all painful compared to what's out there in the world.